I've got a good friend of mine named Yvette Vanderbrink who owns Vanderbrink Auctions in Minnesota. Yvette received a call from the family of Royce Kershaw. Mr. Kershaw had passed away, and they were interested in finding someone who could come in and handle the liquidation of a significant car collection. Yvette and I referred deals back and forth to each other. I reached out to the Kershaw family. They invited me to come out and look at the collection.
This is an amazing, amazing place. The building, the history. How long's the family owned the building?
It was built in '54.
In '54. It is really, really cool. So I would like to buy the vehicles.
Okay.
Like all of them. Wow. Really, really cool collection.
At the time, I didn't realize that Richard Rawlings of Gas Monkey Garage had already visited the family, actually before Mr. Kershaw died, and made an attempt to try to buy the entire collection. After doing auctions for almost 45 years, as a car guy, the dream project is to go into the barn and find the so-called barn finds. But until we arrived on the scene and opened the doors and walked into the dusty warehouse, we really had no idea. And this was the perfect scenario.
It's impressive to see, and I'm just snooping around and seeing that there's big things, small things that are very interesting. There's a 1913 Cadillac that's here that is super important because it was the first electric start vehicle.
We just start down here. I can tell you what I know about all these cars. My brother bought the Pantera new. The executive cruiser was my father's original concept.
Tell me a little bit about the '59 Cadillac.
Lurleen Wallace's car, she was the governor.
My brother had a variety of car interests, as you can see from what he acquired over the years. There's a variety of different cars, something for everyone's interest, and most of them are more original. They have not been restored.
But I think the coolest thing in the building is when I turned the corner and saw a complete full-size locomotive from the early 1900s.
His dad had bought the steam engine from the William T. Smith Lumber Company. When Royce Sr. passed away, Royce ended up with all the cars and the locomotive. One really good thing about this locomotive is that all of the parts to this are here. This particular car, it has its own propulsion system. It does not require a locomotive to pull it.
Here we are, we're in this warehouse with all this stuff that people are going to be excited about. On the flip side, it's going to benefit the family. You know, this gentleman passed away, his collection's going to be passed on, and that money is going to benefit the family.
I think Royce is going to be happy if we can match up people that are going to restore the equipment and operate it. That's what he always wanted.